Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, what if we have to redo the audio to this?
That would suck.
Why do you talk about that every single episode?
Because I don't know. I just, want to,
I think you jinxed yourself.
I do not jinx
There's no
myself.
hair and makeup before we go?
No hair and makeup, Willy D. No hair and makeup. What's up, everybody? My name is Hydroplast, Hero the MC. My name's Hero the MC. We are here for the third episode of Pods Over Pods. This with special guest Willy D, aka Willy D's Nuts, aka Willy Diesel, aka Drilly D, aka taking his shirt off. Willy D's Nuts. That's gonna be the title of the episode. Maybe, I think.
Maybe, I think.
I think.
Okay.
We're not really prepared for this. We're not good podcasters.
Shout out my mommy and daddy.
Shout out Mommy Dinkle, Daddy Dinkle. I actually came to meet them so we could throw a show at Willy D's house. It was how do you say, awesome. Mom made
Round 2 next year.
what'd she make? Mom made kebabs.
Yeah, she made chicken
Why didn't she
kebabs.
make burgers like a normal person? I don't know. But she made chicken kebabs, and it was
really
awesome.
good.
They were really good. Shout out Mommy Dinkle. Shout out Daddy Dinkle. Daddy Dinkle.
Why are you like this?
I love Willy D. Shout out Willy D. How you
Mommy
doing, bro?
Dinkle sounds cool, but Daddy Dinkle sounds wrong. I don't like it.
Daddy Dinkle sounds wrong, and I don't like it. What up, Willy D?
Not much. This is my first time ever being on a podcast, really.
On a podcast?
A podcast.
Pods
yeah.
over pods.
Pods over pods, baby.
Pods over pods.
Pods over pods.
My mission is to be the best guest, at least so far.
Like no one ever was.
Like no one ever was.
And then the best transition in the history of podcasts, Willy D. I heard you like video games.
I do like video games. I love video games.
What are you playing as of late?
Lately, I've been. I just finished playing Dark Souls 1 for
What?
the first time. Yeah, I played Elden Ring. I had never played a Souls game before until Elden Ring, and I fell in love with it. And then I played Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne, and then I finally played the first one.
And how do they all compare to each other?
Honestly, my favorite has got to be Dark Souls 3. I even better than Elden Ring in my opinion.
Then Elden Ring?
Yeah.
Elden Ring was like the game.
Elden Ring is amazing, and I think, I don't know why, I just like the story and aesthetic of Dark Souls better, but Elden Ring is better in so many ways. It's just my own personal preference for that one category, the story and aesthetic, that I just think Dark Souls 3 does way better.
How do you feel about Elden Ring, DJ Mad Dog?
It's great.
Do you wish
I've heard.
Do you wish I would give you that Elden Ring that you want?
Hi, Mom.
No, it's not a sex thing. It's a marriage thing.
You make everything sound dirty.
It's
Yeah.
the Elden Ring. I'll give you that Elden Ring.
Okay.
Shout out Maddie's mom. Shout out all the moms on that watch this pod. I don't think that there are many.
Just mine.
It's just your mom.
Shout out K.A. Dizzle.
Shout out K Dizzle, Carrie Ann Wilson, Willy D. We have some notes here.
Oh, yeah, we have
Some
notes.
notes.
Yeah.
Starfish Death Squad, Lou, in parentheses, Lou.
Louis,
That's my producer.
Louis
He's the
Chi-
best producer in the world.
Louis Chiodo is a very cool dude. Should I blurb out his name?
It's actually
Maybe.
Kyoto. By
Kyoto?
the way, yeah.
It is?
Yeah, you've been saying it wrong.
Well, no one corrects me. Do you know how many fucking rappers' names I say wrong? A lot of them. And it's not until like shows later that I learn how to pronounce it. I still don't know if it's Arczeus or Archzeus. And I say it differently every show, and
I'm pretty sure it's Arc Zeus.
Okay, we'll talk
But that's
about it.
just an intuition I have. I don't have the facts.
I don't have the facts. He would know. It's his name. What's it like working with Lou?
Lou is actually a very old friend of mine. We used to hang out all the time in kindergarten, and that's when we met. And then I went off to college, and then I came back for my first summer break, and I hit him up, and we hung out, and he was making music. He was just starting out as a producer. He wasn't like super good yet. He's way better now, but even then I could tell that he was really good. And I just recorded a rap song for fun, and I loved it so much that I came back and did it again. Then I did it again and again, and then I got to where I am now. Now I'm a rapper.
And I do have a category that says "and over rappers"
And over rappers.
because there's a lot of them.
There is actually, and it surprised me how many people from Andover rap. I didn't know until I started recording with Lou, and then I started meeting all the Andover rappers, and I knew them all beforehand because they all went to Andover High, but I didn't know that they were rappers. Yeah, there's Dat Boy Solo is a guy I do.
DBS,
I've
awesome.
made a couple songs with him. We're going to keep making more songs. We make fire music together. We have good chemistry. And there's also the Flow 1810 crew. They're very cool. Lou is now, his studio is in their office. They call it the Floffice.
The Floffice.
The Floffice. But yeah, and there's several very prominent Andover rappers. We're coming for y'all.
We're coming. We're coming for y'all. North Andover, you stay where you are. Andover's where it's at.
Andover is where it's at.
Yeah. Does
Technically, the Floffice is in North Andover.
beefing, bro.
But we're all from Andover. It's right on the border of Andover. Like Merrimack College sits right on the border of Andover.
Oh, we got to do a show there soon. I sent another email out. We're coming for you.
Yeah, they told me. I
We're
talked to them,
coming
and
for you.
they were like, "Yeah, we're all booked this week." And I was like, "This is the 5th time I came in to ask you guys. You couldn't have told me that the 3rd time."
That's
maybe?
how it gets, though.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of times
I don't think they took me seriously at first.
it's not that people lie. It's that people don't want to be mean until you know. They want to just tell you yes, and hopefully they disappoint you enough that you go somewhere else.
Yeah. I'll just keep pestering them until they give me a straight answer.
Yeah.
I don't like being fucked around with. I like to be told.
You fuck around with Willy D, you're fucking dead.
Yeah.
Dead.
The more
bro.
you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out.
Yeah. Fuck around. Fuck around. Well, fuck around is a short case.
In this
to
case, the
finding
more
out.
they fucked around, the less I found out until they stopped fucking around. Then I finally found out.
Yeah. Willy D, what are you drinking?
I am drinking a Modelo. I actually had COVID
Not sponsored.
last week. I had COVID last week, and I had basically been living in my room. And I haven't smoked or drank anything since. This is my first beer since then. I thought I'd reward myself.
And he's driving home after.
Yeah, like 2 hours later, I'm having one beer.
I almost wrote Modelo on the board because he always has
You
them.
pay attention to that?
It's funny.
Well, he has them at every
I
single
always drink
show.
Modelo's, that's why. I used to drink Stella's exclusively, and then I got
that's
sick
my
of them
mom's
because I drank them
favorite.
too much, and now I'm on Modelo's.
Stella.
Stella Rose.
And when I start getting a beer gut, I start drinking High Noons for a little bit until I get sick of them.
Glenn. My boss is named Glenn. I deliver pizza. He's addicted to High Noons, but only the grapefruit ones. Doesn't like
It's the worst flavor.
What?
No, that's dope though, because then if you have a mix pack of High Noons, you just give them to Glenn.
See, there you go.
Just give the grapefruit ones to Glenn.
That's like how I was with all the packs with like the mango. I
Yeah.
never liked mango.
Do you
Mango's the best.
do you
flavor.
drink?
So just give them to me.
Oh my God, you're one of them. You're one.
I think this vape is Mangberry Frost. I love mango.
I think mango flavored seltzers. I don't drink a lot of alcohol, but I think mango flavored seltzers are gross. And I like mango. I eat mango.
Yeah.
I like the mucho
You
mango
like the dried up
Arizonas.
mangoes.
I like dried mangoes.
like
Mango
freeze or
reminds me of
whatever.
Aruba. I went on
Aruba.
vacation in Aruba with my family when I was younger, and I wasn't old enough to drink yet. But at the bar, they'd give me like fresh, just like mango smoothies, and it was the best thing
Ooh.
I'd ever had. And I had them every single day.
That sounds good.
Every single day, every breath I take.
Drink too many mango
Okay.
smoothies though, and you pay for it. Later.
I'll be watching you. You drink too many mango smoothies, Willy D's coming for you. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Modelo's. Don't fuck around. Fuck around. Find out. It's my homie Willy D.
I want to real quick shout out my boys Mason and Nick and Leor, the homies, the boys club.
Squad.
Yeah,
Like the
if you
Boys and
guys
Girls
ever
Club?
see this, yeah. Well, no, it's our group chat name. It's
Oh.
named after because our friend Nick got us all into the band Ween, and
I'm sorry. There's a band called Ween.
Yeah, they're a dope band. You know the Loop De Loop and Pole song
From
from
SpongeBob?
They wrote that song and made it for SpongeBob. Also, you know the SpongeBob movie, the Ocean Man.
What was the
song at
royal?
end?
What
That's
was
Ween.
what was the royalty
Oh my
payment for the
God.
Loop De Loop?
They did it for free
What?
because they loved SpongeBob, and because of that, the SpongeBob movie at the end credits used their song "Ocean Man" as the outro song in the movie. You know, Ocean Man, take me to the thirst of the land.
Oh, David Hasselhoff. Dude, y'all remember when
Yes, David
Dude,
Hasselhoff.
remember when SpongeBob and Patrick fought some weird dude on the back of fucking David
my God.
Hasselhoff?
What was that guy that they randomly, for some reason, as a joke, he had a name and he said his name, but it was like just like a regular name, and that was the joke. I forget what
Like
it was.
John
though.
Smith? I don't
Yeah,
know.
it was like.
I don't remember that, but that does honestly sound like something that would have happened. It's been so long since I've seen. Well, now you have to fucking.
It was like Kyle or something. Was
Now-
the guy's name who was chasing.
Now
him.
there's like 3 SpongeBob movies that have been out in theaters.
I haven't watched the other ones. I just watched the OG one is the best. I haven't seen the other ones, but I already know it's the best.
The OG one is the best. SpongeBob and Patrick cry as they get dried up, and it's fucking
That was
beautiful.
really sad. Yeah.
They had to save the king and save the queen and kiss the king or the queen. What'd they do?
I love when the king takes his crown
bald.
off and they're like bald.
bald. She was not allowed to watch SpongeBob as a kid.
Thanks,
Oh,
Mom.
for real?
My mom didn't let me watch Nickelodeon.
When I was in 5th grade, I started watching South Park, and I got in
Yeah,
trouble at
no.
school for talking about it with my friends.
Dude, so
Yeah, I'd be dead.
so 5th grade, back of the bus. I
Where the
asked
cool kids are.
I asked Jason and Demetrius what a condom was,
Oof.
and they said, "Watch the Indiana Jones episode of South Park, where they rape him in the arcade, metaphorically."
I remember
Oh my
this
God.
episode.
And I walked away from that episode not knowing what a condom was at all.
Have you ever
Oh my
South Park is awesome,
God.
but have you ever seen the puppet movie that they made, Team America?
Yes.
It was the funniest thing. They also said in an interview that I watched with them, they were like, "Will you ever do something like this again?" Because it's like they were like so proud of it. They're like, "No, we will never do this again. It was so fucking hard to make a movie with puppets, way harder than with regular people." So they were like, "We're never doing this again." It was a logistical shit show, but it was like the best comedy movie ever made.
It must, dude, puppets must be hard.
Yeah.
You ever see that fucking movie with Melissa McBride? And it was like Muppet Detectives.
Talking about Melissa McCarthy.
Melissa McCarthy, yeah. Who the fuck's Melissa McBride?
I actually am not a huge fan of Melissa McCarthy, to be honest.
Editing hero. Put Melissa McCarthy and Melissa McBride, and then
I liked her in Wedding Crashers. Or not Wedding Crashers, sorry. In what was the
in Gilmore Girls?
Shit, what was the movie?
Mike and
That's
Molly.
my favorite.
Oh no, Bridesmaids. I think that's what it was called. Yeah. That movie, she was hilarious in that movie. But then I saw her in other stuff, and it just wasn't as good.
There's
Gilmore Girls.
She was Suki in Gilmore Girls. There's also this sitcom that came out a few years ago on CBS called Mike and Molly,
Oh, here we go.
and it's basically 5 seasons of them making fat jokes. Because Mike and Molly.
Isn't that what the show is, though?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
The whole
That's the
thing is that they're a fat
Yeah,
couple.
yeah,
and
but,
they're like,
but
they're a fat
no. Like imagine the writers'
He
room.
gets so mad over this.
No. The fucking writers' room, right? Right. They write the first episode, and the first person makes the first fat joke, and they're like, "Oh my god, this is it. That's all. Like, this is our life now. It's just fat jokes for 5 seasons."
There are some things that you watch in movies and shows, and if you think about it in the context of what it was like in the writer's room, it can seem so fucking weird. Like it when it's executed, it's funny, but like when you imagine someone explaining the joke in the writer's room, like how awkward or weird it must be.
Yeah.
So you see.
So you see me explaining every joke to Maddie. So do you get it? Do you
No.
understand? No, babe, I don't get it.
I checked out like 20 minutes ago.
I love talking about jokes.
I
No.
love
You
I
should
love
have
dark
cut that
humor.
sentence off at talking. Just, I love talking.
I really love talking, and that's why I
Period.
made a podcast.
Who's your favorite comedian?
Kevin Hart.
You just like Kevin Hart because he's a short, funny dude.
He's funny. I like
Kevin
him.
Hart's funny, and I respect him, but I would never say he's my favorite comedian.
I
don't watch a lot, so
I don't watch a lot either. I probably quote John Mulaney the most. I was over
John
there.
Mulaney's hilarious.
I was over there on the bench. Oh, so you're a Nazi?
I like John Mulaney, but I my heart just like it goes where the dark humor is. Like I love Anthony Jeselnik. I love Sam Morrill. Recently is one of my favorite comedians. Mark Norman.
But now you get fucking canceled for everything. Even
That's
like
true.
even like there are definitely like some things you shouldn't say.
I mean,
but
Here's the thing: a lot of people say like, oh, Dave Chappelle's canceled, and I was like, is he though? Like, he has a really, really popular special on Netflix. I think there's just a group of people that are mad at him. I wouldn't call that canceled. You know, like, if he's still on Netflix, he's not canceled.
I think if you give in to the cancellation, you get canceled.
Canceled lately has been like
Me.
leaving on platforms for like a couple of months and then coming back. You know? Like they'll take a break.
Well, one of the things is like there are some things like legitimately you should get canceled for, like, you know, the Kramer thing when the guy who played Kramer, the thing that I don't know if you guys know about that.
Oh no, dude, from Seinfeld?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
that's like you should get canceled.
My grandmother's gonna
like,
freak
that's
out.
justified.
Every time I tell my grandmother to watch a show, she says, "Is it as good as Seinfeld?" And then I have to figure out how good.
Always
how good
Sunny in
Seinfeld
Philadelphia is the best comedic sitcom ever made.
longest
Changed my
running
mind.
comedic sitcom ever made.
Okay, that was Seinfeld for sure.
No, that's
Wait, Always Sunny surpassed
yeah.
Seinfeld.
There's like 17 seasons.
But they don't. But how many episodes? See, but there's only like I think max 10 episodes, sometimes 11 per Always Sunny season. But in Seinfeld, I think there's like 12 or 14.
I think it's
per
year
season.
based and not. I think it's time based and
Oh,
not
okay.
episode based.
Okay.
Because Always
You ever
Sunny.
notice that though? Back in the day, TV shows would have way more episodes per season.
Yeah. To be fair, most CW shows still have like 20, like the DC shows on CW. They still have like.
I don't watch cable
25
television
episodes.
anymore. I haven't for like
Nobody watches
for
cable
like
television.
a decade.
Yeah, no.
Cable's whack. I use freemoviesfull.com. It's fucking beautiful. It has everything you need.
It's highly illegal.
Highly illegal. Porn ads show up if you click on. It's one of those websites where you click something and then an ad pops up, but then you get rid of the ad and then you go back and click on it and it goes.
That's
through it.
mad funny. There's this free website that offers free like sound clips and stuff for like making like sound clips or samples that Lewis uses. And but recently they started having like pornographic ads, and the first time we realized it was when we were in the studio with a bunch of other people, and he pulled it up to find a sound clip of like a bell ringing or something, and immediately there was just like one of those ads, like grow your dick ads, and it was just a massive picture of a dick just across the screen, and he was like, whoa, we're like, whoa, what the hell are you on? And he was like, I don't know.
Yeah. So
Yikes.
if you're a producer or a creative or a musician or whatever, you definitely know about YouTube to MP3. That's like the best website of all time. You highlight the link and then drop it in, and then it converts it to MP3 and you download it. One of these websites gave me a Ukrainian porn virus, so like every 10 minutes it would just open a Internet Explorer.
Is that just what you told Maddie to explain?
Yeah,
Not
probably.
Ukraine, but it was like half the time Ukrainian porn, and then the other half the time it was like World of Warships.
Shout out the Ukrainians.
Shout out to
back to
Ukraine.
video
They're
games real
killing
quick.
it.
Ukraine, there's a video game company called 4A Games that's Ukraine based.
Metro, right?
Yeah, they make the Metro series, and I fucking love the Metro series. Yeah, great games.
Metro is fucking awesome. Have you played Exodus? Mm-hmm. The new one? I
played all of them.
I love how they feel like 2006 games still.
They do. I will say Exodus was really cool in how like it was better graphics than the other ones, and like it was updated. But I will say that the problem is like, and I know it's probably because of a lack of funding and like resources, because they have to like, I read articles about them making the games, like they have to deal with power outages and like plan their scheduling around power outages and stuff. Like the thing is, when it was more linear games, like the earlier ones, you could get away with having like dumb AI enemies because it was all more scripted. So they could just kind of make like enemy encounters more scripted. But in the open world aspect of Exodus, it's like you have to have better AI if you're going to have open world encounters, because it's not as scripted. Mm-hmm. And it really shows. It's the one downside.
I always thought the creature AI in like the mutant creature AI in Metro was always pretty good. I mean,
That's true.
What more do you need them to do besides run at you and maybe jump on the walls and shit? The human enemies, are kind of dumb.
Yeah, that was always the downside, was the human enemies.
I think the friendly AI is even fucking dumber.
Oh yeah.
Cause you just gotta, cause it's one of those games. It's one of the like.
Thank God you can't like fail missions for your friends dying and stuff.
It's still like a 2006 game where like they make you follow people.
Yeah.
And they're slower, and they're like, and you run faster than them, but you don't walk as fast as them.
I mean, that's the thing is I don't really play Metro games for the gameplay. I play them for the atmosphere and
yeah.
experience. So it's hard to replay them a lot because like because it's like once you've seen it like twice, it's like you've seen it all. But I used to like literally whenever I get to a level where you're in one of the stations that's populated with people, I would explore every inch of that station and check out like every corner and just like check it out because it was just so cool, the idea of like people creating little towns inside underground metro stations that are abandoned. Like that's just so cool to me.
It's fucking brilliant. I wish I've beat that game. I beat all 3 games in the hardest difficulty multiple times.
Ranger Hardcore mode?
Yes.
I don't do Ranger Hardcore mode. Because I don't like the gameplay. I just like the story and atmosphere.
They get rid of the one drawback about that is that they get rid of the HUD, which is dope, but it also gets rid of the button prompts too. So if you have to open a door, you literally don't know what button to press.
I mean, I just that's true. Well, I feel what do you mean? You just press square.
Yeah, but
square is the interact button. Anything you interact with, you just press square.
Okay, Willy D. Okay.
If you have a PlayStation, I don't know what it is on Xbox.
But like
it's
if,
X or something.
Fuck off. Okay, the other one change I would like to make about Metro is that there isn't like better ammo that's also currency. There's just ammo that is also currency.
Yeah.
So like, I've played Ranger Hardcore mode multiple times, and I've never once used the currency ammo as ammo.
Oh yeah, I never use that as that either.
It would be cool if
there's no reason to unless you suck and you're like, I need to do more damage. You don't. No, you don't.
It would be
you just need to shoot at their heads better.
It would be cool if all ammo was just currency, and then you would have to be like, well, do I want to buy stuff or do I need to shoot shit?
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. That is cool. They kind of did away with that in Exodus because there's no vendors you buy things from, so it's all about crafting resources rather than spending things.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Crafting resources.
Yes, sir. I be crafting on the block. Hold up. Ammunition in my Glock. Yes, sir. That's Daniel Raff and Robert, for those who don't know. This is DJ Mad Dog.
Hi.
DJ Mad Dog's killing it. This is Willy D. We just talked about Metro Exodus.
I'm Squilliam Dilliam.
William Dilliam. Yo, talk about your alter egos.
All right, so I'm a rapper, obviously.
Really?
But I make all sorts of different kinds of music. My dream is to conquer every single genre of music.
He wants to conquer.
Yeah, I want to have a hit or at least close to hit song in every single genre of rap, especially, and kind of branch out if I get bored of rap, eventually maybe. But
Country.
You got to make country, bro.
I actually did write a country hook for fun when I was just fucking around. I was bored at work. But
Release it.
No, I haven't recorded it. It's just written down.
Dang.
But yeah, so I have slightly different versions of my stage name depending on what genre of music I'm doing. So if I'm doing generally like my like overarching name is Willy D, but if I'm doing like a strictly boom bap stuff, I'm Willy Diesel. If I'm doing really like silly stuff, I'm Willard Dillard. If I'm
Willard Dillard.
If I'm doing drill music, I'm Drilly D. Yeah, and if I'm doing trap music, I'm Trap Willy.
Drilly D is probably my favorite. Now you work with Dat Boy Solo when you do Drilly D.
Drilly absolutely, D, yeah. Yeah, he actually is the one who put me on to drill music. I had heard drill music before, but he like one of the things is like one of the best ways that I like incorporate a new style of rap is I'll collaborate with an artist that specializes in his style, and I'll just kind of follow what they do, and then I kind of experiment with it myself once I like get comfortable with what they do. But definitely, I think my drill music attempts have gotten way better after working with Dat Boy Solo because he is an amazing drill artist and he has inspired me to get better at the genre for sure.
Shout out DBS.
DBS.
You went to high school with him?
I did.
And Overrun
I know
Deep.
his government name.
I know his government. It's Dat Boy.
Yes,
It's first name Dat, last name
Silo.
Solo.
He changed it to Dat Boy Solo.
Like a sprained ankle. When I go to Chipotle, I get Pollo. Pollo. Bars.
Both on the same page. Just say that.
Oh, shout out Willy D. People have been waiting for the Willy D episode.
Wait, for real? Or are you just saying that?
Bro, people have had a gun to my head
Oh
about
shit!
this,
Okay.
about having Willy D on.
I know TJ was gassing me up in the chat last night.
You
He
love
was like,
TJ.
"Yo, get Willy D on the."
He was gas.
podcast.
Willy D.
I love TJ. No one is a bigger supporter of other people's art than TJ is.
TJ's so dope.
And one of the things is I want to whenever he comes back, we've been talking about it, me and him. Like, we got to make a song together because I don't have a song with him, and I know he likes that like Mac Miller type kind of more boom bap style of Mac Miller type of stuff, and I fuck with that so hard. So I want to make a song with that.
I got a song with him coming out soon.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah, it's coming out on my next
Lucky.
on my next EP, on my next EP.
Next.
Yeah, I got a bunch of cool people on it.
Me.
Willy D. Yeah, you.
I want to make a song with Guardian Angel as well.
Oh, dude, she's on my next EP.
But
too.
here's the thing: I don't want to make a song where she sings and I rap. I want to do a song where we both sing and challenge myself.
Dude, you're never gonna outsing Guardian Angel.
Oh, I know I'm not gonna outsing her.
No.
That's why I'm gonna try to make it a style that is a little less poppy,
Country.
so that I can maybe do more of like a punk singing voice, because I feel like I could pull that off a lot more than I could try to do what she does. She would wreck me.
Do you have a song coming out with her?
Yeah,
Why did I not know about that?
because I don't work on music anymore.
Do you have it?
Yeah,
Can I hear it?
maybe.
What the heck?
I mean, I haven't slotted the hook in yet,
offended.
but because I'm waiting, because I gotta finish writing the rest of it. I'm just writing this last hook with this last verse with J-Rem, and then
J-Ram's on it too?
yeah. Remember
Who
when he
else?
came to the hotel and recorded the
I want to make
Oh,
a song
that's
with
what that was
J-Rem.
for?
I want to make a Denzel Curry type
J-Rem.
song.
J-Rem with a pen? Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Dude,
I want to make a song that has like Denzel Curry ultimate vibes with J-Rem. I feel like because I've talked to him and he tells me he loves Denzel Curry, and I can tell because he really, really does that kind of like style of the like of his like quick like sharp line delivery rapping very well, and I want to do something like that with him.
very well. Very.
Quite well.
Quite well, actually.
My teeth are yellow. Hello.
Hello. A. Under my teeth are yellow. It's a Rihanna song, for those who don't know. Copyright! This is Willy D.
Oh, apparently Rihanna's making new music now.
Yeah, she just had a baby.
Which is crazy. I thought she would never make music again. What has this been, like a 10-year hiatus or something? Or am I just like
I don't
losing
think it's
track
been
of time?
that long.
Maybe like 8 years, 7 years.
I mean, I feel like it's... Are you looking it up? Maddie's gonna
I don't know.
pull
What's
it
the
up.
last like stuff that she put out?
Like solo material?
Yeah.
Solo material, it's probably been at least 5 years. She's definitely done features or something like that. I know she did that she did a DJ Khaled song a few years ago with Jeremiah.
Jeremiah is such a
2016.
good.
2016 was her last solo.
Yeah.
What about featuring on?
2017.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Wild Thoughts with DJ Khaled. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah. Yeah, that was the song I was talking about. Wild Thoughts. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts. Dinkle. When I'm with you, all I get is dinkle.
When you're a what?
Shout out Willy D. Drillium Dillard. Trillium Dillard.
William Dillard. I like that.
Um,
That'll be when I do because Willard Dillard is when I do the comedic stuff. So my like Lil Dicky type stuff. So I could be Drillium Dillard for when I do drill comedic stuff.
When
That'd
you
be
do
perfect.
drill stuff.
Can I copyright that? Can
Sure,
I buy
bro.
that name off you?
Go for it.
Hell yeah.
I have written down cereal and cartoons, which I think is code from my brain to just talk about like what kind of like childhood, because I know you're.
I grew up in a broken home, as you can tell. No, I'm just kidding. No, I grew up with a really really nice, loving middle class family, and I mean, obviously, I grew up in Andover, so there's all sorts of stereotypes about that. But yeah, I love my family. I think they tried to raise me well. My faults are definitely not their fault. It's all mine because I'm fucking crazy. I'm nuts. I don't know. It says it on my shirt.
I'm nuts. No one made him wear that. Nuts.
I think a lot of that comes from my ADHD and stuff. But yeah, no, I grew up as a very wild kid. Yeah.
Wow.
To say the least. Wow. I definitely have a huge imagination. I love just coming up with stories and stuff like that, and just thinking about things like that. And that's why I love music so much. Is you could just pour your heart out and do whatever you want with it. Yeah.
I also have written down SoundCloud. And I feel like you put a lot of your stuff out on there.
I do, because SoundCloud is so user friendly that it was just easy to do. I would have had no idea how to like put music on like Spotify and stuff if it wasn't for Lou to like explain to me that no, you have to do this thing called a distributor, and he recommended DistroKid to me, so I used that. But then someone else told me, no, you should use I forget what it's called, but it was some like Russian like thing. They're like, 'cause it's better rates, and I was like, that sounds sketchy.
'Cause it's better rates. Yeah. I mean, SoundCloud's super cool. You can definitely get away with a lot more, especially remixes and freestyles and stuff like that.
People will just repost other artists' songs on SoundCloud, and like no one does anything about it.
I mean, just this year, like last year, it was 60,000 songs get uploaded to distributors every year. This year, it's closer to 100,000 not every year, every day.
I mean, the thing about SoundCloud is that I like is that you can just like, if I want to post a song, I can post it right then. I can put it, and it's up, and it goes up. With distros, you have to give them at least like 3 or 4 weeks.
Oh no, I don't do that at all.
You don't do that at all.
I mean, I've gotten songs.
I guess you could post stuff directly to YouTube, but then it's just YouTube.
Distributors tell you to give it at least a month.
You can get away with 2 weeks.
You can get away with 2 weeks, even sometimes less than a week.
They'll tell you, they'll give you a disclaimer like, oh, you didn't put in 4 weeks in advance, so they might not come out at the same time on all platforms, but it usually
By
does.
all platforms, they mean it'll be on Spotify and Apple in 2 days, and on Deezer it'll be live in 3 months.
Yeah.
Deezer gets shit really.
The only reason I know the name Deezer is just because using DistroKid. I've never been on Deezer. I don't know what it's like.
I'm still getting emails 5 months later telling me that my tracks are live on different platforms.
Oh shit.
It's like you are now live on Napster. Thanks, bro.
One of the things that I'm trying to do now is branch out on Spotify, because you can actually make money on Spotify, and you can't really do that. Oh, is this the Ukrainian thing? Is this the Ukrainian?
I gotta figure this out.
And we back.
And we back, boys. Don't worry.
We back.
And
Guess who's back?
back again. Willy D.
back.
Tell some friend. Guess who's? How do you feel about Eminem?
I don't really listen to Eminem that much anymore. I kind of outgrew him, but like he is a huge part of my childhood. Like growing up, like when I first started actually getting into music, especially rap music, he was like definitely my top favorite artist for a while. Like when I was younger, for sure. Then I just started branching out and like just seeing a lot more, and I definitely I rarely even listen to him anymore. But mad respect to Eminem, because like he was the GOAT to me for so long.
Yeah. I feel
like every white kid who gets into rap is like, Eminem's the best for at least 5 years.
He's still, he's not even he's not even in my top 25, but
Same as well. He used to be my like top number 1.
He's still the highest selling hip hop artist ever. He's got 80 million more records sold in the second, and that's Jay-Z.
Yeah, that's wild. I can't disrespect Eminem.
No.
He's so good.
I
just don't really listen to him anymore.
I never really rock with the silly stuff. I definitely preferred more of like the serious.
I loved the silly stuff.
Okay,
Kill You
yourself.
was my favorite Eminem song ever. It still probably is.
Oh my god, I read this article a few weeks ago about this kid who posted who just like posted the Columbine lyrics to Kill You. It's like I'll line up all the kids in Columbine in the line and shoot them with 10 nines and then
Eminem gets away with that because he's just the guy who does it.
But that was in 2000, like 2 years.
It would be weird if he didn't. It would be weird if he didn't like make fun, like make like joke lines about tragedies like the year that they happened.
Yeah.
Everyone expects it from him.
You probably okay. So the 15th anniversary of Shady Records, which was in 2014, they did a Shady Records cipher and Eminem freestyle for like 4 minutes, and one of the lines was "I punched Lana Del Rey right in the face right like Ray Rice did in front of the elevator surveillance." And it was because that shit happened earlier that year. It was.
He likes clowning on people's downfalls.
It's crazy. I mean, lyrically, it's crazy. Lyrically, it's pretty mean, but whatever.
Lyrical spiritual
miracle. Eminem.
Yeah, I like.
That's pretty good.
One of my favorite funny Eminem lines is, "I see you staring at my balls. You better let go of them. They belong in my scrotum. You'll never get hold of them.
You'll never get hold of them. Never. Dinkle.
'Cause I'ma kill you.
Because I'ma kill you.
You don't want to fuck with me.
My name is Willy D.
Roast beef. You ain't nothing but a slut to me.
Roast beef.
Roast beef.
Do you fuck a roast beef?
I like roast beef. I just fucking love chicken. And honestly, you guys are gonna make fun of me for being from Andover for saying this, but filet mignon is the best type of beef ever. But like that goes without saying. It's like obvious. It's like, oh, like the most expensive kind of steak. Oh, really? It's the best. Obviously. You know what I mean? It's like it really is.
This just saying Willy D has the palate of a 80-year-old boat owner.
Yeah.
This just is.
Yo, my friend Nick is he's a software engineer.
Nicholas
like
Russell?
Yeah.
I love Nicholas Russell.
He's a software engineer, and so he makes like bank, and he always is like, yo, let's go out to La Fina's, which is this it's like the most expensive restaurant in Andover, which like, but he said, he like just casually, he's like, let's go to La Fina's, and I'm like,
it's like how we say,
I can maybe afford to go there maybe once a month, like, and I have to be really careful about what I order.
Do you ever you ever watch Victorious? On Nickelodeon?
Victorious, I have not.
Okay, remember the episode where Robbie orders the caviar, like $600 worth of caviar, by accident, and then Tori and Andre have to sing at the restaurant.
Okay, I don't remember that.
Editing hero, put the clip in.
Boo! Boo! You're bombing!
Boo! Boo! You suck! Yo,
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Yo, shout out Willy D. I mean, we're not done.
Everyone, every time Hero says shout out Willy D, you have to take a drink if you're watching.
Oh my God, these people are gonna be fucked up.
Every
It'll
episode
be almost
is a new
as bad
thing.
as the Bird Up drinking game.
Bird up.
You watch Eric Andre's show?
No.
Me and Lou love Eric Andre's show. Me and Lou are like, so Lou, I love making references to like media and stuff, but my producer Lewis, Starfish Death Squad, like he grew up like didn't watch anything, like he doesn't know shit about any references, so they always fall flat on him, so I never make references around him. But me and him love the Eric Andre show and Metalocalypse. Those are our two favorite shows that we bond over. Metalocalypse is one of the funniest shows ever. If you're into metal music and like into like just like band culture in general, and you watch Metalocalypse, you'll have a riot. You'll have a great time because
You'll have a riot.
All the jokes and stuff are centered around like it's like a joke that they're like the most successful band in the world, and so they're more powerful than the government and stuff. And
is that cartoon show?
Yeah. It's on Adult Swim.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Yeah, Metalocalypse is fucking hilarious. Actually, that song that you played on the live stream of mine, Pepsi.
That was a good one.
There's a part where there's a sound clip in the background going, "I do cocaine" in the background, and that's a character called Dr. Roxo, the rock and roll clown from Metalocalypse, who they keep trying to get him to reunite with his band for a reunion tour, but there's a history of him failing to show up because he's always too fucked up or something crazy happens to him beforehand, drug related, and then they always have to cancel the reunion tour. But yeah, by the way, that song last night, you said, you reference rupees. Yeah, you reference rupees a lot. I'm saying rubies, but I'm like, rupees. And it's hard to say rubies like rubies without it sounding like rupees, like rupees.
Rubies like the
Diamonds
like the
and
Indian currencies?
No, no, I'm saying rubies.
Oh, like the gemstone.
Yeah, like the gemstone.
They're talking about
that song is actually about cocaine, in case you couldn't tell.
I thought it was about Coca-Cola. My bad. My bad, bro.
But I actually came up with a name for that song as a joke because I was hanging out with one of my friends, and we were at a party where these guys were clearly doing cocaine, but they were saying everything other than the word cocaine because they didn't want other people to hear them. And so we made a joke that they dance around using the word. So I made a song called Pepsi about doing cocaine, and I never say the word cocaine throughout the whole song.
I'm gonna make a song called RC Cola. It's gonna fucking come at you. What up, Julie? Yo, shout out Willy D.
You just hear that wet ass cough.
Wet ass coffee.
Wet ass cough. Whack.
Whack, whack.
That's a whack. That's a
There's
whack.
some coughs in my throat. There's some coughs in my throat.
Yeah.
One of the things is when you get COVID, at least for me, like I tested negative on Thursday, and I tested negative again Friday. But you still feel like shit in your throat and your sinuses even after you don't have it anymore for like multiple weeks. It sucks.
Okay, bro. We're still friends.
But actually, I recorded a Screamo song with Dying Star.
D-Star?
Yeah, with D-Star.
Love Dying Star.
On, I believe, I don't remember. It's either Sunday or Monday. I have fog brain from COVID, so I don't
Fog
remember.
brain.
But, oh, look, the fly is on the... Oh, shit. He moved. Oh, he's on you. No, don't do that. He's coming
He's
to me
just
now.
like our pet now.
But anyways, I recorded a Screamo song with Dying Star, and the fact that I had, like, the crud in my throat still made Screamo so much more easy. Because it actually helps.
There's some crud in my throat. There's
Okay.
some crud in my throat. Get a cough drop and some... for this crud in my
And a
throat.
cough drop and a lozenge.
For this cough in my throat. Yo, shout out Willy D.
Drink.
Drink! I need a Willy D counter. God, no, I can't. That's gonna fucking be crazy to fucking keep up with
Willy D, Willy D, Willy D, Willy D, Willy
No! Oh, God. Yo. Pussy. Okay. Hi, guys. This is Pods Over Pods. We're not done yet. This is Willy D. Willy D's hiding. This is DJ Mad Dog. DJ Mad Dog, what are you up to on this fine day?
Doing this dumb podcast.
Yes, DJ Mad Dog recently got a job. Mm-hmm. She works at...
Upstanding citizen.
Yeah, don't
of
say it.
society.
Wait, actually, don't say it.
What, are you
What
a
if-
stripper or something?
No. What if the haters?
Is that what the poll there is
Yeah.
for?
She's a...
No.
she's a club pole mechanic.
Mom, it's not true.
Mom, it's not true, Mom. Yo, shout out Carrie Ann Wilson.
My friend Papa Rigatoni's a fireman, and he told me that he, like, after a week in on his job, he told me he still hadn't used the fireman's pole, and I was like, then you're not a real fireman until you use it.
Is the pole a real
true.
thing?
It is a real thing. I don't know why it's still a thing. I guess they have to get downstairs really quickly to the garage, like, as fast as possible.
Ever heard of stairs?
But, like, yeah,
Those
like, it
take
like,
longer,
how
though.
much time does that really save? But I guess, like, I mean, if it saves time, it's better than nothing, but
I feel
it
like
is
that
a little,
could
it is
save
a little funny.
a decent amount of time. Because you're going straight down, and you don't have to.
Why
like,
why don't they
run
just
down.
have,
What
like...
if you fuck
It
up
makes
though and you
sense.
fall on your ass?
Okay,
After the whole story.
Fuck the pole. Why don't we just fucking get a ball pit? Whatever. Something
Yeah.
for them to
Just
jump
jump
into.
in.
Because then you save time going down, but then it takes mad long to get out of the
Yeah,
fucking
you have to
ball pit.
climb out.
If I jumped in the ball pit, I'd never get out.
You know those things-
Dude, getting out of like the foam pit.
Yeah, I was gonna say the foam
Those
pits. If you ever
take
did like gymnastics or something when
forever.
you were younger.
Yep,
Getting out of the foam pit.
those were the worst.
Phones over phones.
If you have claustrophobia, you fall in a foam pit. It's your worst nightmare.
It's over.
Can we go to like a trampoline park and do the foam pit?
Sure, babe.
Okay, cool.
Oh my god! I just
Field
because
trip.
of that, I just randomly remembered that I did gymnastics for like a year when I was like really young.
And you were a
I
child.
also did
Yeah.
gymnastics.
And
did
I didn't
gymnastics
remember
for,
that
like,
at
3.
all until you just said foam pit. I was like,
Ryan did gymnastics for like a year.
Did he really?
Yeah, because he was the new favorite after me.
fun fact
He-
about me: I disappoint my dad because he's super into sports, and I hated
I
sports.
disappoint my dad every day.
I've literally, when I was young, I was forced to try every single little league sport in the world. I did
Nathan.
I did basketball, baseball, fucking tennis. I did not do football, but I did lacrosse,
Tennis.
and then I did what else?
Come on, man. You're not built for football.
Yeah, and I did soccer, which is my dad's favorite sport.
I did soccer.
But I hated all of them.
Oh, football? You watch Ted Lasso?
I do not.
Okay.
Don't even
But I did,
act
but
like
then
you
I did
watch
karate
it.
and I like
Of course
that.
I watched.
Karate I fucked
Of
with.
course I watched Ted Lasso. You want to know why I watched Ted Lasso?
You were doing VR the majority of the time, punching
3 nights
me.
in a row.
Jason Sudeikis is hilarious.
Three
I
ni-
just never seen Ted Lasso.
3 nights in a row, you've put on Ted Lasso and fallen asleep.
No.
Do you want to know how you want to know how we watched Super Pets and she didn't? even though it's a movie that she wanted to watch, she put it on and fell asleep.
I honestly don't remember a single
My
second of
sis-
that movie.
Oh my god! So I still live at home with my parents right now because I'm finishing up college.
Loser.
What is this your house?
Yes.
Wait, is it actually?
No.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought.
Ryan's house.
I was like, is
It's
it?
Ryan's
This
house.
is your house. Why is your bedroom here?
Why are we
But,
here right now?
This is where the butler sleeps.
But yeah, like my sister still lives there too, and it's even more. She's even
love
more
your
loser than me
sister.
because she's 5 years older than me.
Dude, living with your parents is so cool.
It is dope.
It is
but
pretty
here's the
dope.
thing: is she'll come up into the attic, which is where like the attic is like redone. It's like a room where like it's like a game room, and that's where I like play video games and stuff at night before I go to bed. And she'll come up and she'll be like, "Put something on Netflix," and she'll like be insistent on what show we watch. We'll put it on, and she instantly falls asleep. And then I'll turn it off and go back to video games. She's like, "Why'd you turn it off?" I was like, "Go back to sleep. You won't even tell the difference." Yeah, we started watching Dahmer. You ever seen
That was a good show. Hey, Dad. Sorry, Dad. I'm a monster. Your dad reminds me of Jeffrey Dahmer's dad, but not in like his son's a murderer aspect, but in just like weirdness. Shout out Willy D's dad. Okay, Willy D's dad is not weird. He's just dad. You know, he's just like.
I think it's
It's just
hilarious.
dad.
Have you seen on the internet? There's so much controversy. There's all these people like pissed off that like they show like the gay stuff in like
The
Jeffrey
gay
Dahmer,
stuff.
and I'm like, he fucking kills and eats people. What-
Literally.
that's the thing. You're
Literally.
fucking, like what? That's the
he
thing you're mad
literally
about.
he murders people
Also,
and
it's
eats
true that
them.
he's gay. Like
Sorry,
what?
Dad.
But yeah, he's gay. Let's talk
They're
about
like-
that part.
Yeah, like what? Like who? Like he fucking murders and eats people. That's like that's the thing you're focused on. Like
Sorry, Dad. I'm a monster.
Yeah.
I want to start a podcast, though, Dad. Sorry, Dad. Can we start a podcast?
Yo, Evan Peters though, like for real though, like does an amazing fucking job.
Yeah, he's
as
good.
Dahmer, like crazy good job. Like that guy always does like the creepiest roles
Hey.
and kills it, knocks it out of the park.
Hey, he's basically just Napoleon Dynamite. Which is our second Napoleon Dynamite reference since Willy D's been here. Because he was talking about Ice Spice earlier, and I was like, oh. And you were like, you could just be Ice Spice for Halloween if you get a Napoleon Dynamite costume. So it would come with the wig.
Oh my god,
Shout out whatever Kevin's watching upstairs. Boo.
sounds lit.
It sounds lit.
You should go party with your brother after this.
We should go party. Shout out Willy.
You still
I wonder
pissed at
if
him for not
Roberto
picking
ever
you up?
Is Roberto here? What'd you
Yeah,
say?
I'm right here.
What'd you say?
Are you still pissed at him for not picking you up? in your
Dude,
car?
I'm so mad at Ryan.
Tired.
I'd fucking murder.
When your tire exploded.
Not even that. And then like a few weeks later when I needed him to grab us from Somerville and you ended up doing it, which was awesome. Thanks, Willy D. Like,
After everything you've done for me, like for
I haven't
free,
done shit
bro,
for you,
like,
bro.
That was the least I could do.
you've done everything for me.
If it wasn't for you, I never would have been able to perform.
That's not true.
Well, at least
You just have to pay a lot of money.
Yeah, I just have to pay
You just
money
have to-
that I don't have.
you just have to
'cause
pay a
I spent
lot-
it all on a music video.
You just have to throw it a promoter so they can fucking slot you first and hate you. Shout out Willy D. Willy D. Willy D, how are the shows with us? How are those been?
I love the bars shows. I
Please fluff my ego,
I
please.
feel like
Please
if
don't.
like without the bars shows, I would have so much less confidence performing because like it's like if I, for instance, had to like pay for shows and stuff, I wouldn't be doing shows as often.
Yeah.
And so like I would have like a tenth of the experience that I have doing work with you guys, and the shows are always lit. I also especially love at first when I first started doing shows with you guys, I didn't give a shit what venue we got. Now I'm like I want to do bars shows at bars. Or at bars or breweries and stuff, because people, when you get crowds at breweries and stuff, they're always so much more responsive, and there's always more of a crowd. Like it's always more of a guarantee and stuff. And I just love the atmosphere. Also, I can just get drinks there instead of having to buy them.
There are definitely pros and cons to both situations. It really just depends on what crowd you get. I feel like outdoor vibes are tougher. like the spigot shows when those are outdoors. It's like it's hard to get the people that are inside outside.
Yeah.
And et cetera. And sometimes the crowd's a little older and they're not really there for you. But I mean,
well, it's not when you perform at a place that has live music and it's not like a concert that people paid tickets to come see you. Like it's not the venue's job. It's the performer's job to get the crowd interested.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
You know, and that's a tall order, but
it's a tall order.
But if you can do it, that's a huge
plus. Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. Just do it.
Shout out Shia LaBeouf.
Dude, what is Shia LaBeouf doing?
I don't know. He thinks he's an artist or something now.
I'm going to pull up the I'm going to screenshot.
A lot of people didn't like him in the Transformers movies, but I think the Transformers movies got worse after he left.
The Transformers movies are I want me and Mad Dog to do a reaction live stream to the first one, but they're fucking stupid.
They are stupid.
Stupid.
They are stupid, but I think that I saw the first two at a time in my life that I was like not as critical of media. So like I loved it. But then if now when I rewatch them, I'm like, this is boring. I was like, this is cringe.
There are.
But back then, I was an uneducated media consumer, so I didn't have as high of a standard.
There are three characters.
I was like a kid.
There are three characters in every single Michael Bay movie. There's more characters, but there's three kinds of characters. There's
the badass misogynist character.
There's a stoic military man.
Yes, stoic military man.
There's hot chick.
And
then there's insufferable flailing idiot.
Insufferable that is true.
Yeah, so Shia
LaBeouf was that, but I like Shia LaBeouf as an insufferable flailing idiot. That he kind of did that in Holes, and I loved Holes.
Holes was good.
Holes is his best movie ever.
I actually grew to like Holes a lot. I would sleep over at my grandmother's house on Saturdays. Shout out Lolo. And they would on Disney Channel. They would usually play reruns of Disney Channel original movies, and it was always fucking Holes. So after a while, I learned to like it. There was another movie Shia LaBeouf was in.
Fuck, I forget what it's called. Disturbia.
Sure.
Is that the one where he gets on house arrest, and so he gets bored and just starts spying on his neighbors with binoculars?
Yeah.
And sees one of his neighbors across the street murders people, and is like, oh shit.
Oh shit!
Do you know that movie? That movie and Holes are the only two Shia LaBeouf movies that I actually think are like worth rewatching.
He was in Fury, the World War II movie that came out a few years ago.
I didn't see that. But I heard
it's not based on. I mean, of course, it's based on World War II, but it's not based on like any real situation. But it's pretty good.
We're gonna talk about Shia LaBeouf. I need to get another beer.
Oh, you drank it! Oh my god!
I actually have an easier time opening beers with lighters than with bottle openers because I started out as a stoner. It's actually really bad in retrospect, but the first time I smoked weed was in 8th grade. Yeah. So,
God.
But I didn't like consistently smoke. It was just the first time that I did. You know what I mean? Like I didn't like keep doing it continuously. Like, but in high school came, and then it became like a continuous thing.
High school came.
But so you go like this. You grip the. Here, I'll go up to the camera. Grip like this, as tight as you can. You wedge it. I gotta put it on something like this. Because you put it down on something so you can press down. You wedge it between your finger and the cap, and you just pull up like that.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And you use the butt
more
of
you
the
know.
lighter, by the way, not the top, or you're gonna fuck up someone's lighter. Like
The more you know. The more you know.
I used to be scared to do it because I was afraid that the lighter would explode from like the bottle cap like indent thing stabbing it, but lighters are actually a lot more indestructible than you think.
A lot more indestructible. Willy D.
Except for crack lighters. Those things are dangerous.
Do they sell crack lighters?
Well, you know what a crack lighter is, right?
Yeah. They're lighter with the big flames. I know.
Because they're like they're made with like a cheaper plastic.
Yes, sir. One crack lighter, please.
One crack lighter.
I will take your finest crack lighter.
That's just what we called it. I've never done crack, but we called it that, and it just stuck.
Make some noise in the comments if you've done crack.
Hell yeah. Where's my crack gang at? You know what I mean?
Yo, crack gang!
I heard this comedian who was really funny today, and he said he said, I hate when my girl gets mad at me about things that like I couldn't possibly know. She's like, you should know that, and I'm like, how could I know that? And he's like, for instance, she was acting really cranky one time, and I asked her, I was like, you on your period or something? She was like, why would you ask me that? He's like, I don't know, it happens for a week, once a month for a week, like that's a 1 in 4 chance that I'm right. Like that's a reasonable guess. And he's like, that's like if every month I smoke crack for a week, and then one night you saw me outside butt naked in Timberlands trying to sell a refrigerator door, and you were like, are you on crack right now? And I was like, why would you ask me that? That's dismissive. It's like there's a 1 in 4 chance I'm right.
Oh my god.
Why would you do that? Why would you ask me that?
That's so funny.
Butt naked in Timberlands.
He was like, if I had my period, he was like, if I had a period, this is the only thing I'd talk about. It would be my excuse for everything. My boss would be like, why are you 3 hours late? It's like, man, I'm on my period. And he's like, that's the third time you've used that excuse. He's like, well, I got an irregular flow, okay?
Willy D, speaking of your flow,
My flow. I do have an irregular flow.
what are your musical influences?
My musical influences. Oh my god, the fly. All right, he's gone.
Fuck off forever.
So when I first started getting into music and rapping, like when I first started recording, at the time, my favorite artist of all time, and he's still in my top 10, is Mac Miller. So
Macaulay Miller?
Yeah, Macaulay Miller. But and yeah, so like I fucked with like all of his different styles, like his more like emotional stuff that he started doing more later in his career. But I always loved his more original like early career stuff where he did boom bap stuff, and that's what I kind of started trying to emulate when I first started. Before I ended up finding like my own kind of styles and stuff, because I realized I don't have a similar voice to him, so I can't like just imitate him. But yeah, and actually, fun fact, apparently there's a Mac song called Willy Dynamite, where he goes, the girls ask me for that Willy D. Yeah, and...
I gotta cut that. I gotta cut that shit in.
No, put that song, use that song as a thing. As like the intro or like as the outro song for this podcast. But,
okay, see you later, guys.
But here's the thing, I didn't know, I had never heard that song until... One day, one of Starfish Death Squad's, Lewis, one of his roommates was like, oh, you're Willy D, like the Mac song. And I was like, what? And he played it for me, and I was like, how did I not know that this song existed? That's one of the crazy things about Mac, though. He has such an insanely huge vault of, like, underground stuff. Even when he was mainstream, he was making and putting out stuff that wasn't, like, his, like, mainstream, like record label promoted stuff. And it's all fire. Like... Because one of the things that I hear people sometimes complain, they're like, yeah, but I miss the old kind of Mac stuff, and like when he was doing the more singy, emotional stuff, and like later in his career. And I was like, he still makes that. He just it's just not like posted on like mainstream shit. You just have to look at his SoundCloud or like go on like his more underground stuff, like, and you will find it. He still made that stuff. But yeah, like for real though, I wish we had Mac back. That shit is whack. He taught me how to rap.
Whack.
You should listen to his tracks.
Bars.
We
both said that. Yo, shout out Willy D. Willy D, I do want to ask, I know you got an album coming out. Willy D is not okay.
Willy D is not okay.
When do you think you're going to get that out?
So I made a music video, making in the process of, with the Flow 1810 guys. Shout out Ethan Goldberg, Ego the Kid. He actually shot the music video, and he's like editing it and stuff. And they got another guy, another guy named Matt, who's making a CGI cave for part of the music video, which is what's making the music video take so long to like finish.
A CGI cage?
Cave.
Oh, a cave.
For part of the music video.
Is it Journey to Agartha?
Yeah, for Journey to Agartha.
I know.
Which is one of the songs on Willy D is Not Okay. It's a screamo dubstep trap album. And it's going to be coming out whenever the music video is done. And we were trying to. There's these scenes at the beginning of the music video we shot in darkness, and the camera had a lot of blur and had bad focus in the darkness. So we are gonna probably have to reshoot a couple of those scenes. So it's indefinite. I can't put a date on when that will come out, unfortunately. But as soon as the music video is done, I'm going to put it through distro and have the music video set to release when the album comes out.
Boom. Releases.
Hell yeah. But it'll definitely be this year. Either, well,
Sure.
like I would be very surprised if it wasn't out before Christmas. But yeah.
Christmas
Oh,
2030.
also, Pepsi, that song that I sent you, that song drops on all platforms on the 18th.
What?
Yep.
What?
Oh
Yep.
my god.
Pepsi?
Headphone
Yeah, hell
users
yeah.
beware.
Oh my god. I gotta show
Headphone users, beware.
I gotta show you the
Headphone users, please beware.
Okay.
Headphone users, please beware. Who am I?
Right, I gotta show you the oh shit, sorry.
You show me a video?
No, I gotta show you the cover art I made for Pepsi. My mom actually took this picture, which makes it even funnier.
Your mom took it? What the fuck? When did she take that? She was like, Mom, I need your help with cover art.
I was like, Mom, I need your help with cover art because I had to be in the photo, so I couldn't take it myself. But it's extra funny. Can I show this? I'm
I'm
holding.
going to put it on screen.
Okay, it's not actually a bag of cocaine because
Because it's
I
your
don't-
mother.
Because that's
Because it's
illegal.
your mother. Because that's illegal.
But I put sugar in a bag because the song is all about cocaine, and it's kind of like it's kind of a Willard Dillard song where I'm doing like kind of like joking and shit, like where I'm just being super extra on the mic. But it's like a bag of sugar that I tied up like a Coke baggie, and then I put the Pepsi logo over it.
That's how I sell.
Here, I'll put it up. Can I put it up to the camera?
I'm going to put it on screen.
Oh shit, for real? Okay, so I'll
Yeah.
send this to you. Okay, word. Yeah. So
Yeah. If you want me to put it on screen.
I'm gonna end up sending you. I want to send you for the music video I did for Journey to Agartha. I had Guardian Angel. Shout out Guardian Angel.
Shout out
she
GA.
She did makeup for me to make me have like super pale, like creepy, like skinwalker.
He looks
skin.
like the merchant from Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, and she gave me
What you
she gave me
buying?
like blue veins. And the thing that's cool about what she did was she didn't just give me random blue veins. She was like, when you're doing expressions and stuff, she explained to me, your actual veins are gonna pop out and stuff. So I want you to, when she was doing the makeup, she was like, flex your face so I can see where your veins are, and she traced it on where my actual veins are so that it would move around with my real veins.
Guardian Angel is amazing.
Yeah, she's awesome.
You're actually on the lineup for her birthday show.
I also
in a
put
few
contacts
weeks.
in. Oh yeah, I'm so down for that.
Dude, that's gonna be a
I'm
good
so
one.
hyped.
It's at the Felt. It's at the Felt Fanatic, which Willy D has played for. Willy D brought a friend who got in a fight with the owner over $1. It was fucking hilarious.
Fucking shout out Tristan.
Shout out
Amuna,
Tristan.
bro.
Yo.
This was so funny because like if you know Tristan, like so he didn't. Tristan's not like familiar. Like he didn't know.
it's
He didn't
not
know
his
like
fault.
we're here for a charity event. I didn't tell him that. I was just like, yo, you want to show up to one of my shows? And he was like, yeah. Like he didn't know what to expect. And so from his point of view, he's just being like solicited and accosted by this guy trying to get him to pay money. Tristan was like not. He was like, what? Like I don't want. And he was just,
What are you talking about?
And Tristan is very stubborn. If he doesn't want to do something, he'll just be like, no.
It was two, and
It was like $2.
and Zach, who owns Felt, is also a very nice human. He's also a little stubborn.
Yeah, I apologize to that guy on behalf. I was like, I'm sorry, but like I was low key laughing because like I wasn't laughing because I thought either party was in the wrong or anything. I was laughing because I was like if anyone knew Tristan, they would have known that would have been what would happen. You know what I mean? So I was like, oh no, you don't do that with him.
No,
You
don't fuck with
do that
Tristan.
him.
Yeah, that Felt show is gonna be good. It's actually on Guardian Angel's birthday. She's turning 30.
Oh shit! Am I talking too loud? By the way.
No, dude, you're
Okay, word.
You're good. You're talking
big
perfect.
30.
The big 30, the 30. It's actually
I forget her man's name, but he's also
Cody.
super chill. Cody. That jacket, that like tailcoat that I wear in the music video. He was so kind to loan
the
that
music
to
video
me.
I've never seen. I know what you're talking about.
Well, I showed you the picture of me.
Oh, yeah.
But he loaned that to me for the music video, and that was a last minute thing that wasn't planned, and it really made the look way better. So
He loaned
shout
it.
out Cody. I appreciate you.
Shout out Cody. All my homies love Cody.
He also fed me jungle juice while while Guardian Angel was doing my makeup and struggling to put my contacts in because my eyes were fighting her.
I'll blur this out if I'm not supposed to. I'll cut this out if I'm not supposed to say this, but they're having a baby.
Oh yeah, I was thinking
Yeah.
about saying that, but then I had the same thought. I was like, I don't know if they.
I'm gonna cut. I mean, she made a post about it, so I assume.
Oh yeah, true. It's just,
I'll cut it
it's
out.
one of those
I'll
things
cut it out
that
if
you're
I'm
like,
not
I
allowed
don't
to
see
say it.
anything wrong with saying it, but like some people might not want that. You know, some
Yeah.
people like to keep that shit.
I'm
private.
gonna ask her before I put this out. I think.
Oh yeah.
Maybe. Shout
You
out
should.
Delilah. What's her name? Dahlia.
No
Shout out Dahlia.
No regrets.
Gertz. What?
No regrets.
No regrets.
regrets.
Shout out Dahlia. Beep. Shout out DJ Mad Dog. Shout out Willy D. Pods over pods.
Great.
Grape. What's your favorite soda flavor?
I actually. Okay, so if I had to say, I'd say ginger ale.
What?
But ginger ale and root beer. But here's the thing: I don't like drink. There is a like I cut sugary stuff out of my diet, like a while back, and I just don't like sugar anymore because it like I get like uncomfortably like I get like sweaty and stuff and like jittery from it now because I hadn't had it for so long.
I'm on my
that
third
it
monster
now,
today.
Like, my tolerance to it is super down.
In case anyone's wondering, I'm on my. Wait, hey, there's
I
zero
just drink
sugar.
beer and water. I just drink beer and water.
Beer
That's
and
what
water.
I drink.
Healthy bars.
My stomach is like kind of temperamental, so it helped a lot to cut out sugar.
Beer's the most fattening thing you can drink.
That is true, but I love it so much. Well, here's the thing. Like
There are a lot of worse
I don't,
things for
I don't
you.
eat like very high carb stuff. I try to cut carbs out. I like to mostly eat meat and like vegetables and fruit. Like that's mainly what I try to eat. So I rarely have things that have a lot of like carbs in it. So if I drink a beer, it's like I earned that shit. You know what I mean?
If you ever need to run a marathon, make sure you eat your carbohydrates. Michael Scott did it.
Actually, the reason I stopped eating so much bread and stuff was because I was starting to get a beer gut, and I was like, if I cut out
Beer.
bread, I can still drink
Beer
beer,
gut.
and not get a gut.
I cut out.
And I don't have it anymore. I got rid of it. Actually, it's been getting a lot
I got
better
rid of
too
it.
now that I started working out with my boy Nick.
Nicholas Russell?
yeah.
I miss Nick Russell.
He, it's funny. I go over me, him, and his friend Jimmy. We go over to his place. We work out for an hour. We do some sets, and then because he has like a workout station in his basement, and then we play Mario Golf and bet money on it, and then we go back do other sets. And then we play Mario Golf and try to win back. The person who lost tries to win back their money, and then we all go home.
So Nintendo,
We all go
Nintendo basically, at least they used to, like, you were not allowed to stream any Nintendo games ever. They'd claim the revenue for
They
it.
didn't understand. They didn't understand how that worked because that wasn't a thing in Japan for so long.
I wonder if Nintendo wants a cut of your gambling from Mario Golf.
We don't record it.
You're gonna get a letter. They know. Well, we're talking about it now.
They know.
You ever I don't know why, but you just randomly reminded me of a joke, a Mark Norman joke.
Who the fuck is Mark Norman?
Mark Norman is an
I'll put him on
amazing
screen.
comedian, and you should check him out. There's this joke. He goes, you ever Google something,
Gouagly?
and then you go on Facebook, and there's ads for the thing you Googled.
Hell yeah.
He's like, what the hell is that? He's like, for instance, I Googled something, then I went on Facebook, and I saw an ad for MILFs in your area, and I was like, hey, Google, that was between us.
No, it's the world. I mean, the world's absolutely crazy. Like me and Maddie will just talk about wanting to go see a movie, and then I'll fucking get ads for like our local movie theater. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild.
It's not even just searching shit online. It's like there's no privacy.
Use a VPN
NordVPN, sponsored by NordVPN.
and raid Shadow Legends.
No, I've actually thought about that a lot. If like a shitty,
I don't even know if that game's good or not. But
it's terrible.
But you know what? Like the fact that they have allowed so many independent creators and stuff that I like to get bank and get money from sponsorships, like I fuck with them purely just because of that. Because that's dope as hell. Like they're consistently there for the independent creators to use to get some sponsorship money.
I think
feel like it's dope.
they're just paying people to talk about their game. I don't think they fucking.
Well,
I
but if you ever see like YouTubers and stuff that I watch, like they'll sponsor it and they like are half joking about it when they do it. You know what I mean? Because they know that that's what they're doing. And they know that that's what they're doing, and so they kind of make it funny like that. You know?
I really despise. So like, because of free mobile games like Raid Shadow Legends, the $60 game landscape is now fucking battle passes and loot boxes and pay-to-play
Here's the thing.
microtransactions and nonsense like that.
I hate microtransactions. That's what. Well, but I don't usually run into that problem because I don't play multiplayer games that much anymore. Like hardly ever. Only when my friend Tristan, the guy, only
Shout out
because he
Tristan.
plays multiplayer games, and that's like one of the ways that we hang out a lot now is we play video games together. So I'll do that with him. But and we have a Minecraft server that we've been working
Shout
on.
out
Tristan, get back on the fucking Minecraft server, bro. Stop playing World War Z and play Minecraft with
I
me.
love World War Z.
You started your
like
base and you just gave up halfway through.
Yo, bro. Come back to Minecraft.
Yeah, come back to Minecraft.
Notch needs you.
Yeah, I made a Minecraft realm. It's called Ocean World, and the only rule is your base has to be somewhat like ocean or like island or like harbor themed. Like, so I have like an island city that I built, and that's like my base. And then my boy Tristan started building like a Subnautica themed underwater base. Which, if you've ever played Minecraft, building huge things underwater is way fucking harder and more annoying because you have to hold your breath underwater and keep going back up to fucking build under there. So it's way more complicated. But he dedicated to it. He got it halfway done. He has the whole structure built, and then he did one room inside, and then hasn't been back since.
You got to get an underwater potion, bro. You got to make those.
Or you can build conduits if you can figure out how to do that.
You seen emerald blocks?
Emerald blocks? No, that's not how you build conduits. You build conduits with the shell thing, with the seashells, and then the eye of heart of the sea.
I don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah, see,
Sorry.
you got to get back. Minecraft is one of those games that like you never stop playing Minecraft. You just take a break from it. Because Minecraft was one of those things that I started playing again over the COVID lockdowns.
Mm-hmm. Maddie,
It's just easy to play.
you're not really a co-host right now. You're just popping my pimples. Shout out DJ Mad Dog for popping my
I don't
pimple.
play video
Dr.
games.
Pimple Popper.
Mad Dog does not play video games.
I just get punched when he plays VR in the bed.
So I've been playing VR in the bed.
What do you play, Beat Saber?
I've been playing. Look, I've been playing Resident Evil 4 VR a lot.
That is probably a
I
dope.
ju-
Horror
I
video games
just
in
beat
VR.
it. I mean, it's still clunky.
Is that why your hair looks like that? Because you always have the headset on.
It's still.
Yeah.
You just have this one downside right here in the center of your hair.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's still clunky Resident Evil 4 nonsense, but I mean, you are the player, and like Leon Kennedy can't fuck up a reload, but you can, which is scary because then you're in a fucking situation where zombies are gonna come fuck you up.
See, that's the thing. I never played the ones before they started doing the first-person Resident Evils, and the reason I fucked with them so hard was because I played Outlast. You ever played Outlast?
I played Outlast.
Outlast 1 and 2.
There's just a
both
new one that
awesome.
came out, the Outlast Trials.
Oh, is it out already?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I had to play that. I know what I'm doing when I go
I played the first one, the DLC, and a little bit of the second one. But I just get bored of games where like I can't fucking murder people. Honestly,
That's true. It's definitely Outlast is one of those games that I had to put down and take a break from because it's like because you can't shoot things, so you're constantly terrified because you will never be at a point in the game where you can't get like instant killed by something if it catches you. You can't fight back at all. You just have to run and hide. So it's way more tense and like you're like I sweat when I play that game.
you're just you're sneaking and you're running
and hiding and like trying to get around people.
And that's it.
The only way
If
you can
dig it,
kill
you dig
people
it.
is if it's scripted, like the guy who dies in the elevator when you get in the elevator. Dr. Traeger.
Dr. Traeger. Yeah, Outlast was one of the first free PS Plus games on PlayStation 4. So I remember a lot of like because
It's basically it's the first person Resident Evil games with no guns
can't
or
shoot
combat.
anybody. You can't-
Yeah,
can't
with
fuck-
no combat. You only running.
Resident Evil 7 was fucking dope. Resident Evil Village 8 was awesome.
Yeah, that was. Well, here's the thing: Resident Evil games are fire, but the stories are the most like the stories of
They're
the
campy
new
as
ones
fuck.
are like the most like unthought through things ever. Like Ethan Winters' story makes like there's so many plot holes if you want to be critical about it. Like it's not like a well put together, refined like story, but you don't really care because it's more about the atmosphere and the gameplay.
Yeah. I mean, with 8 mainline games and 3 movies and 20 side
There's
games.
way more movies than 3.
You
Have you seen the Resident Evil, the Wes Anderson Resident
No.
Evil movies?
No.
they are so wildly inconsistent.
But you kind of write yourself into like a corner, and the only way to get out of it is to just start ignoring things.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. They retcon things. So also, it's one of those things where I hate where the villain's plan is just that they can predict everything. That's even if it's like unpredictable. Like, you know what I mean? Because then it's so convoluted.
I am bad guy because bad guy.
Yeah, like like their whole plan is that like they just can anticipate everything. It's like that's ridiculous because then it's just so convoluted.
What if I do this?
Yeah, it's like what if I do this? It's like well
don't do
then
that.
that wouldn't have been my plan. My plan would have been anticipating that. Then it's like okay, so you're just infallible because of plot armor, and that's the only reason.
So we're basically talking about Ocean's 11.
Yeah. Well, that's
I'm going to double cross you, but that was part of my double cross.
There's this guy on YouTube that I love called Media Zealot. He doesn't put out videos consistently because his videos take forever to make, and I can see why because they're really high quality. But his whole thing is he just basically he does this thing. It's a series called Villains Too Stupid to Win, and where he just takes a movie villain, a franchise or group of villains, and just goes over their plan and like explains in his Australian like dry cynical accent. Like
That reminds
how
me of-
stupid their plans are and like why they're actually dumb characters if you think about their plan for 2 seconds.
That reminds me of Internet Historian.
I love
Yeah,
Internet
I fucking
Historian.
love Yo,
I remember the first time I was like, what does Internet
Area
Historian
51
look
video
like
made
in
you
real
watch?
life? And you can't figure it out. He's anonymous as fuck. No one knows what he actually looks like.
yeah, that guy, Internet Historian. he's got a bunch of channels. One of them he recaps video game stories.
I'll be honest, Video Game Historian, if for some reason you end up watching this,
Internet Historian.
you like
Yeah.
go back to the like
Go back.
style of videos when you were doing the like the videos about like when you're doing the like business video where business is professional.
Very serious business.
Yeah, very serious business. Like those style videos are my favorite. The ones where you do like the long form stories with your friend are cool, but the absolute best material format that I've ever seen you do is like those older ones, and I haven't seen you put those videos out in forever. It's like you've abandoned them. Please, please
come
bring those back. I will still watch you, but please bring those back.
The editing on those must take so long.
That is true. The
So,
editing on those probably
The
are
last one he
hell.
dropped it a few weeks ago. It's called A Man in a Cave.
Yeah, I watched that one.
I have not watched that one. That one seems more just like story time.
It is. It is. That's why I don't like the storytime ones as much. I love whenever it has he does anything having to do with 4chan, like history and things that happened with 4chan. Like that's the funniest shit ever. Have you ever seen the Shia LaBeouf ones?
I love Shia LaBeouf. Someone editing hero put fucking Shia LaBeouf from Holes on the screen. Handsome man, right? Handsome man. Now put the co-star. Put the guy he was with. Handsome man.
Handsome man.
What's his name? What's he doing? What's the other guy? The guy that stole his shoes in Holes. What's he up to? What's he doing?
Fuck, which guy stole his shoes in holes? I haven't seen the movie in forever.
I don't know. His name is Zero. Oh my god!
Oh yeah, Zero is the one.
Zero!
I don't think he's been in it.
What's he up to? I heard he was making TikToks about like the Holes movie. He's milking it. Good for him.
You know what? You know what really? Have you ever seen? Gran Torino?
Yeah, with Clint Eastwood.
Yeah. So speaking of cancel stuff, that guy got like low key got pissed that like he didn't get any, the guy who played Tao.
Mm-hmm.
He like if you look at his post about that movie, he's super into it and loves all the fame that it gave him and everything. He's so grateful for it until about 10 years later, which is like recently, when he hadn't gotten any other roles in anything else, and then so he decided to basically like try and get the show canceled and like accuse it of being like racist towards him and stuff so that he could get clout, and nobody cared and everyone just laughed at him and they were like, you're just pissed that you haven't gotten any other roles.
Yeah.
That really pissed me off. That like ruined that movie for me a little bit when he came out like that, like about that stuff, and I was like, bro, you like I loved you in that movie, and now like you're making me not like you. You know what I mean?
If once Willy D doesn't like you, your career's over.
Yeah, your career's over.
Over. Dunzo. Me and you, Dunzo.
Yeah.
Gonna check out your movie, Dunzo.
I'm the Ministry of Truth. I decide who gets canceled.
Gonna hang out after, Dunzo. Oh, we're gonna go to the park, Dunzo. Shout out Willy D for joining us on the podcast. This is gonna be a long boy.
I'm down. I'm down to talk forever. Yeah, what else? What else is on this?
I think we've covered everything, bro.
Yes.
I think we've covered it. Let's fucking go home.
Let's.
My name's Hero the MC. We are home. This has been the third episode of Pods Over Pods featuring the legendary Willy D. Willy D's Nuts.
Willy D's nuts.
Willy D's Nuts. This is DJ Mad Dog. Mad Dog, talk to the people.
Hi. The fly.
We got some dope shows. This is probably coming out Monday, so I'll talk about the shows we got this week. Midway Cafe, we're at Wednesday the 16th. Demon's Disciple is hosting that event. And then I am traveling very far and wide to the beautiful state called New Jersey. While Mad Dog will be home.
No, that's this week.
This week. On the 18th, Maddie will be assisting CXP. Or CXP will be assisting Mad Dog.
Shout out CXP.
Shout out CXP.
Yo, check out my track with CXP. Check it out.
CXP's doing everything.
King
called
Noir,
Vengeance.
King Noir and DG are doing their co-birthday show at Trend in Lowell. It's gonna be super.
Y'all
dope.
better have your IDs.
Y'all better have your IDs.
You're not
Bring your
getting in. I
IDs,
don't
yo.
care who you are.
You could have invented hip hop. Bring some
Don't
identification.
care.
Bring it.
You're not
Bars.
getting in. I don't care if you're performing.
Bars.
Wait.
Willy D. What?
What else do we have? Oh wait, actually nothing. I don't think.
That's it. We
That's
got
it.
2 shows next week.
So do I get to like hang out here after?
If you want, bro.
Okay.
Now
You guys
get
just gonna kick me
out.
You're like, get the fuck
the
out.
fuck out of here. Willy D.
Leave.
Everybody, I love you all equally. This has been Pods Over Pods.
Epi 3.
Epi 3. You see, we're upgrading every episode. Last episode we got pop filters for the mics. This episode we got stands for the mics.
Yo, shout out Papa Rigatoni.
Shout out Pop Filter Rigatoni.
Pop filter.
If you were an artist, you make music and you want people to hear it, send it to Papa Rigatoni. He plays video games and streams them on Twitch, and he will play your music in the background while he plays, and he will also shout you out and your artist name, and he'll leave links to your to whatever it is that you post music on in his about page.
Yes, he'll also make you a
And
bowl.
he'll do it for free.
He'll also make you a bowl of pasta.
He's affiliated now.
With
Hit him up.
Hit him up.
Hit him up. Hit him
Rigatoni, I hit him up.
Oh yeah. Shout out Bonka as well, his moderator.
The fuck is a bonka?
It's his girlfriend.
Willy
Her name's
Bonka.
Bianca, but we call her Bonka.
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 Mork. Maddie's drunk name is Mork. Is
I
that
haven't been working.
no? Maddie. All Maddie does now is smoke weed, and I love it. She's just
weed.
funny now.
I'm just funny.
She's just funny.
Yeah.
Get weird.
Get weird.
Get weird with it.
Okay. Goodbye, everybody. I love all of you. Peace.